impossible to postpone. I'm out. We cancel everything.
I can't allow that. And besides, we've already put our part of the deal into action. Your daughter is in our hands now, Richard. She's on her way here on board a ship, so you can see it's too late to turn back.
He's made the exchange.
Right.
So, Mr. Galbraith, you're in frequent contact with Mr. Avery. What's your reading of these events?
This morning, a message was left in our postbox, which I gather was collected in the usual manner.
Yes, sir.
In it, I told Avery that Greffen's claim to have the daughter on board one of his ships would be checked through our normal channels. I advised him to continue as usual. However, I think it's pretty clear that Greffen is signaling he holds all the trumps. Firstly, of course, he has produced this long-lost daughter out of thin air. And there's my diver. If it turns out he was killed, then I suppose we have to admit that Greffen has equipped himself with both a promise and a threat.
And do we know what happened to our diver? Exactly.
We got the results of the post-mortem in our man yet?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid not, sir. We are breathing down their necks, though.
You're not on oath in an inquest, Hughes. Just give me an educated guess. Was he pushed, or did he fall?
It's hard to say, sir. There are no external contusions. There's nothing external to suggest asphyxiation or an assault of some kind. But it's impossible to say without a full PM and chemical analysis.
Now, let me cross the T's and dot the I's for all of you. If our man died at the hands of Greffen, then clearly Richard Avery and quite possibly the girl too are at risk. And I would not jeopardize any more lives to get a result in this operation. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Galbraith?
Yes, sir. Of course.
There is another complication, sir. Some journalist found out about the diver. She said she'd had an anonymous tip-off from a member of the public.
Can I take it you've dealt with this matter?
Anywhere, are we?
Except maybe a short stay in prison. I can't do any more without a password.
Makes me mad, this obsession with secrecy. The more information they collect, the more secret everything becomes. A poor diver, why the cover-up?
I don't know. I can't do anything else. It's a dead entry.
You even have a technical word for a shambles.
Look, I've tried all the ways I can think of. I'm in. That's not the problem.
Charlie, I'm not angry with you. It's this technology. All it's done is make the barricades invisible, not destroy them. Those with power just have more ways to protect themselves, and those of them without just connive at their own deception.
beyond me how you can get that down you. I do a lovely cooked breakfast.
This contains all my vitamins.
This country ruled the world on a good breakfast before vitamins were invented. Maybe one day you'll listen to me and stop poisoning yourself.
I'm not poisoning myself.
And don't accuse me of trying to poison you.
Never. Besides, I know you're too fond of me to do something like that, aren't you?
If you want to talk lovey-dovey, you find yourself a wife and do that with her. Good man like you going to waste.
Oh, come on. You couldn't say I was unhappy now, could you?
The day will come, you mark my words, when you live to regret your selfishness.
Yes.
A man always regrets not having a family.
Had another card from Dad this morning, from Sri Lanka. It's back there again. Did you read it?
I don't read other people's correspondence.
Did you ever love him, really?
Blindly. Love is supposed to be blind. I certainly was. Must have been. Of course I loved him.
But does that mean a lot?
Excuse me, Charlie, I want to process this.
And that was Gary Richardson there with the sports news. Let me tell you what the weather's going to be like. England and Wales is mainly dry but dull and cold. However, extreme western and northern districts will be mild. Scotland and Ireland will be mild with rain at times. But the outlook, let me tell you, that's going to stay dull but becoming mostly dry. And it'll be staying cold over much.
Hello, Melissa Nelson. Hello? Hello? Stanley? Hey, Puss. Stanley? Stanley?
Melissa, I'm the bearer of glad tidings. I had the engineer in to see to the coffee machine. I even had him put in some decaffeinated just for you.
You're a workers' champion.
Now go out there and bring me back a good dog story I can lead with on page 1.
Where is he when you need him?
On his backside, with his feet on the table.
Bernard, there is no dog story today. I'm working on the profile of Avery. You gave me the job yesterday.
I gathered you'd scratched that one. I heard you were working on an obituary.
It was a lead. A concerned citizen called the office. I tried to check it out, something about a diver drowning in the harbour.
Was the citizen concerned enough to give you his name?
It was a woman. Call box, no name.
No name, no pack drill. Let's write it off as a hoax call, shall we?
I thought as much. I even forgot to log it in.
The public are always trying to put one over on us, Millie. Got to learn to keep your wits about you in this business. Know how to tell the sheep from the wolves. That's not quite the expression.
I know just what you mean, though, Bernie. But I'm no Little Red Riding Hood.
for pity's sake. You don't have to sit here waiting for stories to come to you, being drip-fed by some damn machine. We're supposed to find the stories for ourselves.
Fingers. They don't like foreign bodies. Disturbs the ecosystem.
What foreign bodies?
Fingers that could have been anywhere since breakfast type of foreign bodies. Anyway, time to go.
Where are you off to?
Can't get your fingers out of my fish tank or your nose out of my business.
Where's that then?
I'll school to Melissa. She's doing an interview. And I'm her backup.
Oh, yeah. What does her indoors have to say about you knocking around with your aunt?
She's interviewing Richard Avery, the sea shepherd bloke, about his computers. She knows as much about that as you do about aquarium hygiene.
Kept that to yourself.
Told her about the diver, though.
Is she going to interview us, then?
They said there wasn't any diver. She's been looking for him everywhere.
Yeah, well, I know what we saw. It wasn't no old welly they pulled out, was it?
That's what I said. Looks like the diver's disappeared off the face of the earth.
So she isn't going to interview me, then?
No. Tough.
Her backup. Get my backup.
Are you off now? Give us a minute together, will you please, Daniel? God knows I don't make many demands. I'm not a nagging mother.
I know you're not, Mum.
I know we all need to feel independent. Do you have a date?
Not really. I'm just meeting someone, that's all.
A girl?
Sort of.
Melissa. I draw the line at Melissa. I don't often say you can't do this or you can't do that. Well, I don't, but there are exceptions.
Melissa, for one.
For one.
But she's Dad's sister.
Precisely.
Look, she's part of my family. She's my aunt.
Your father, her brother, didn't have the slightest qualms about walking out on us, his family. Well, I can just as easily walk out on his relations.
But I like Aunt Melissa.
I can't help that, Charlie, I don't.
She's showing me what a real journalist does. She's helping me.
Oh, don't be naive. The only person she's helping is herself.
Oh, you're just prejudiced.
I know what she's like, Charlie. Prejudice is just ignorance and fear. Well, I know what she's like, and I'm certainly not afraid of her, and I don't want you getting involved in any of her schemes.
Fit and ready?
I think my watch is fast.
Such of sarcasm, eh?
We've been rumbled.
How do you mean?
It's Mum. Look, she doesn't know exactly. Well, not at all, really.
You didn't tell her anything about the computer and the diver.
I didn't say a thing. It's just she told me not to see you anymore.
You want to go on, right? I mean, you still want to meet Avery, don't you?
Well, of course I do.
So, don't tell her anything. What she doesn't know won't harm her.
You're a real bozo.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Didn't they teach you anything at school?
Not a lot, but I am taking evening classes in karate.
Look, a database is like a warehouse filled with information files. Avery's company sells protection systems to stop people who shouldn't from getting into the warehouse. It's complicated, but it's that simple.
Thanks. That's what I thought. I know what he's doing seems worthwhile, Charlie, protecting the environment and all that. But first and foremost, he's a businessman. People like that don't usually believe in doing something for nothing.
Come.
Believe me, there's more to it than meets the eye. Only saints these days are made of plaster.
Son?
No, nephew.
I'll set an extra place.
You see, Miss Nelson, I think you've got the wrong idea about me. I wasn't cut out to be just another businessman or entrepreneur, or maybe I'm flattering myself. But I've always tried to be a pioneer, an explorer. I've always come in at the frontier and then gone beyond it. It's for you, I think.
Sorry, do you mind?
Be more private in my office.
Thank you.
Come on, Charlie. I've got something to show you. Are you fond of fish?
That's a great gourami. And I really like that sailfin molly.
You really do know something about fish, Charlie.
You know, you're taking a real risk keeping a Jack Dempsey in there as well.
Oh, he's an old un. Not much fight left in him now. He keeps himself to himself. It was the first fish I ever bought. How did you get into it?
Well, Dad travels round. I sort of got fish as all the souvenirs of all the places he'd been. Had ones from India, Mexico, the Arabian Gulf. You can't keep so many together. Well, they fight. It's in their nature.
And does he bring them back from his travels?
Not really. He sends me postcards and I buy them in Bristol. He's in Sri Lanka at the moment. He's not home much.
So they remind you of him?
I suppose so, yes.
Some fish have characters of their own. Little personal quirks, moods. You can give affection to a fish.
I guess so. I mean, they look at you, get to know your face. They depend on you for food. Anyone can make a friend with a cat or a dog, but a fish.
I only made 2.
Oh, I'm watching my figure.
It's chocolate mousse.
Chocolate brings me out in hives.
We all have our crosses to bear.
Rachel doesn't approve of allergies. She thinks they're nothing more than fads.
Some people would say the same about ecology. Some people are natural cynics.
It doesn't matter to me what people think of me. What matters is that they are made aware of the threat to our world and do something about it. There are millions of people as concerned as I am, and we're all doing what we can. I'm doing no more than that.
We helped restore part of a canal at school once. There was beds and everything in it.
Type W. Now press pictures.
But aren't you afraid that your radical opinions could jeopardize your company?
I don't have radical opinions. Now press enter.
As a student, you were on the broad left, were you not?
That was nothing more than a youthful flirtation, an adolescent romance. Being rebellious is natural at that age.
You even made several journeys with student delegations behind the Iron Curtain. Cuba 69, Poland and Hungary 1970.
We don't want to go into all that.
But it's interesting. What exactly was your role in these delegations?
This interview was granted in order to discuss ecology and conservation.
Well, we can get onto that in a minute, but meanwhile...
No buts. The interview is concluded. Anything you still don't know, make up. Reporters usually do.
Pat your clever auntie on the back, Charlie. These tired old legs have unzipped another tight mouth. Now we're cooking with gas. Richest creases, he hasn't even paid his TV license.
That man, he was at the docks yesterday. I saw him when they took the dive away in the ambulance.
It's a TV van, Charlie, not a hearse. Probably just looks similar. Check my license anytime. Sure it was there? And you're sure it was the same man and a TV detector van? blazes is he? Impossible. TV is a TV is a TV.
Oh, ye of little faith. Is he still there?
He's still there. How do you know?
I don't know anything anymore. Well, here we go. You ready? Hold it. Don't move it a fraction of an inch.
What is it? What have you got?
It's German.
Do you know any?
No, I did physics and chemistry.
Piece of paper.
It's translating.
What did I say? Didn't I say? I knew there was something funny about him. Didn't like him one little bit. Have this sort of sense. My radar.